it's literally just gonna be us talking, bro.
Yeah.
And
Do it.
camera's gonna be on.
Let's do it, bro. No, but
That's sick, bro.
yeah, man.
So now you're one of the top performers.
Yeah, man. It's crazy because, bro, this is something that I've always visioned, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've envisioned this ever since. The funniest thing is, I truly believe in like, um, writing my goals,
Mm-hmm.
and I started this back in like 2021, where like I would write my journal,
Mm-hmm.
but when I write my journal, I also list my goals, and then I say it as like I own it already.
Yeah.
So, for example, I actually read the book Think and Grow Rich, and then it said that if you want to achieve a goal, you write it down, feel like you already have it already.
Yes.
And then when I wrote it down, bro, it's just a matter of time. It's no matter of if, it just happened.
Yeah.
And I just kept pursuing it because it just reminded me where I started in the beginning, and then where I'm headed to.
Exactly. It's not a matter of place, it's a matter of when.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's crazy because I'd say I had a lot of those goals that I already achieved too. Like one was like all over. So one was running a marathon, which is
Yeah, that was this year, right?
yeah, man. And then
Which, yeah.
yeah, and then the other one was also um getting the car that I want to drive.
The Lexus.
Yeah. Bro, I've always dreamed of it. It's like I see on the road, I'm like, wow, I wish I could drive that.
Yeah.
I'm like, how do I drive that?
Mm.
And then that's why I was thinking, like, okay, if I want it, then how do I get it?
Exactly.
Right? And then now, obviously, the Airbnb, bro, I've always thought about it. I've always envisioned myself doing it. And then I've always had a passion for it.
Yeah.
And then knowing me, like the past couple of years, I've been focusing a lot on like self development. So it's just like getting to know myself even more. So knowing what I love, knowing what things I should do or habits that I should focus on, and then bro, it's built up over time to a point where like okay, like I know myself fully. I know what I want to do. I know what I'm passionate about, and I'm driving for that.
Exactly.
Like I'll work for that because like for example this year like I told myself from the very beginning the funniest thing is in the boardroom they actually list what are your goals
For this year. Yeah.
so one of them was me to start a business.
You didn't write that though.
No, I
know that.
I said well it's because it's only for my team that knows about it.
Yeah.
So I wrote down have an online business and then cut like and then get in shape.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then aside from that, I also had like a work goal, which is deliver over 100 vehicles year to date.
Yeah.
I'm already done all 3.
Sick.
Yeah. So I'm like, wow, bro.
You're crushing.
You just did it, bro.
You're crushing.
And then, yeah, man, I'm just excited for like 2026. Knowing my capabilities and what I can do. I'm definitely shooting for the stars.
I love that. I love that. Okay, well, for the camera at least, like tell them a little bit more about for those who don't know you. Tell them a little bit more about you and like kind of like how you started, Matt.
Yeah, man. So my name is Philip. I started Airbnb not too long ago, and man, just the hard work that I put in, the focus, determination to do it. You just got to start. Like
100%.
that's literally the first step, because I didn't know anything at all. Like, obviously, whenever you want to master something, you gotta start somewhere.
Yeah.
And then you will be a beginner no matter how good you'll become. You'll start somewhere, right? For me, all I had to do was make sure that I learn as much as possible. I implement what I learn, and then if I make mistakes, I learn from that too.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's zoom out a little bit though. So for you, what is it you even do? For some people that kind of want to see and learn from like your story, what is it that you do, and then how did they kind of lead you to Airbnb?
So, for example, let's say I actually started with, I know it's about marathon.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, man, it was just an idea, right? But then, can I really do it? That's when I test myself. Like, okay, if I'm really gonna do it, am I actually gonna follow my, what I tell myself?
Your intuition, you drive.
Yeah, my drive. Yeah. All the things I say, am I actually gonna do it? Am I gonna be a man of my word? And then that's just proving myself, right? At the end of the day, it's just a matter of you versus you.
Yeah.
And then it's just talking myself out, like, okay, I gotta do this, I gotta get it done, right? But that's the same thing that I had with Airbnb. Like, if I can do a marathon, why can't I start a business? Why can't I excel into this kind of format, right?
Yeah.
And I just like believed in myself because that's also one thing. It's like, wow, like I already believed that I can do it from the very beginning. And it's not like an overnight thing
No.
that you'll have that belief in yourself. It'll take time.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things you'll have to go through to get to that level, but obviously everyone will get to where they want to be if you just keep pushing yourself,
100%.
right? But yeah, it's quite a bit of a hell of a year, bro.
Yes, bro. It
Yeah.
has.
So
Why Airbnb though?
why Airbnb?
Yeah.
Man, it's just
Like honestly speaking,
Mhm.
like why did you choose it? Because
Mhm.
I have this philosophy, like in 2025,
Mhm.
when even in this day and age, like you can get rich doing almost anything.
of course,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? So why did you choose that path?
Man, I think it's just my drive with it. Like I have such a close connection with Airbnb from the very beginning. From this is a funny thing. So back then in like 2019, I threw a party with like all my friends and all that, right?
And Airbnb.
Yeah, at an Airbnb, and then I actually got banned from it. But I'm like, I told myself, you know what?
I'll be
If yeah,
I'll be
I'm like, instead of being a guest, why not try being a host, right? See what they're, put myself in their position.
Yeah.
But I really wanted to do it because back then, when I was a kid, I actually always wanted to be in some form of real estate. Even just properties itself,
Yeah.
looking at designs, all that were always been a passion of mine. And then I kind of um uh saw you doing it too, and then when I see it, I'm like, it actually brings such fulfillment. And that's one thing is when you see something that gives you fulfillment,
Yeah.
you want to keep getting it more and more, right?
Exactly.
And that's how I feel with Airbnb, to be honest. There's greater feeling than there's nothing better
Yeah.
than actually being the experience it first person
Yeah.
instead of just seeing it.
To watch somebody do it, it's a whole nother thing to be doing it yourself.
Exactly, way different.
Yeah.
And it's definitely how I see it. It's just it's a I'd say it's an opportunity for me to grow, and it's an opportunity for me to fulfill I think my purpose.
How long before you hit me up were you actually thinking about starting Airbnb?
Bro, like a year. Like it's crazy because I thought about it, but I actually did a couple things before that
Okay.
just for me to like test it out because obviously there's like you mentioned, like there's a lot of ways to get rich nowadays.
Yeah.
Like for example, ecom, day trading.
You tried all of those things?
I did. But the thing is, and this is one thing that I learned
Okay.
is yes, like I believe that you can make money in all those streams, but if you don't have the proper mentor, they won't guide you to that right path, right? Because I saw myself, um, I'd say like I was very gullible in terms of, yeah, if you do this, is that, but
So you had mentors?
I had mentors, but they weren't like very much like a coach. Like they're not leaders, right? They're just there for the gurus.
Ah,
Mhm.
I didn't know that actually.
Yeah, so it was, yeah, it's something that I'm like not really proud of, but it's a lesson to learn, right?
Yeah.
But then I realized like, okay, if it's a mentor, I get a mentor.
Yeah.
But then at the end of the day, it's about you.
100%.
Like what the work that you put in will equate to what the results will come.
That's it.
The input is always the result of the output, right? So I just, try my best, bro, because I also made a lot of excuses before when I tried all of those. Like, for example, I have no time. Like, I'm too
You tried that
tired.
with me as well. I didn't let it. Like,
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
I didn't get
I got that. But I'm like, yeah, bro, like, I can't.
Mhm.
And then it's just like the negative thoughts that started to get the best of me. So honestly, for some, I've had quite a bit of conversations with family, with peers about like wisdom and everything about motivation, discipline, and people who've actually done it, and then learn from that too. Because I've met great people, honestly, even you, bro. Like you're one of them, like straight up. But yeah, definitely, I always look up to them, and I think focusing my energy on things that are good for me
Yeah.
is also one thing. Where I stopped doing things that I used to do that are bad habits for me.
Yeah.
And then I just learning to find what I like to do.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what matters because before, I was trying to be a nurse. I was actually studying for nursing.
Mm-hmm.
But the only reason why I wanted to go to that path
Yeah.
is to follow my mom's footsteps because she's a nurse as
Yeah.
well. And then I didn't know what to do. So I took some time to actually, you know, dig deep to what I really want to do and
Mm-hmm.
just focus on. And I see all these reels, all these, TikTok posts, all these IG posts about self development.
Okay.
And I think this is my belief that if you really put time and effort about self development, it's a matter of time it'll pay off.
I agree.
All right. And then, and that's the only thing I knew was right at that time.
Mm-hmm.
So I just kept going from there on out.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I had a lot of arguments and like conflicts with people, like, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? I actually, when I switched from nursing all the way to car industry
Mm-hmm.
in an instant because I saw the opportunity and I had that gut feeling
Mm-hmm.
I should do it. You know what, bro? I stand by with saying, bro, never live your life with regrets,
Yes.
right? So I'm a person that like I need to do it. I'd rather do it and fail
Mm-hmm.
than don't do it and then regret from the end.
Yeah, and I got that from our first conversation too. You were so driven to do. You're so eager to do it. And I
Mhm,
was like, bro, are you sure you want to do this? Like, this is a commitment. This is gonna take a long time. It's gonna be stressful.
mhm,
It's not gonna be easy. There's gonna be bumpy roads. And you're like, no, I'm in. I'm in.
mhm.
So walk me through that part. I mean, like, what and like out of because you could have learned from anybody. You know what I
Of
mean?
course.
What kind of led you to me? Because even back then, I wasn't posting too much about
Mhm.
like helping and coaching people.
I think it's just I felt a connection. I don't know what it is, bro, but
Mhm.
like I see how you lead people. I
Mhm.
see how passionate you are with actually um getting someone to the top level, right?
Mhm.
It's not someone that you're just gonna, as a let's say a professor where you're
Yeah.
just gonna tell them everything and then you let them do whatever.
Mhm.
You actually helped me hand on hand. Well, when I saw it, I'm like, okay, I honestly I believed in you.
Mhm.
That's the thing.
Mhm.
Like I believe that you are capable
Mhm.
of leading, and that belief just came up to me like the truth.
Mhm.
I just believe in that.
And what was kind of like your experience?
So far, bro, like best decision up. Probably one of the best decisions I've ever made. Like straight up, like I cannot thank you enough for like
Mhm.
putting me through all these, teachings, advices,
Mhm.
suggestions, all that sort of stuff that led me to this, bro. Like I sincerely want to like say I'm grateful because bro, like there's a lot of like I said mentors that would only look out for you
Mhm.
in the beginning,
Mhm. And then
but not all the way. Yeah,
yeah.
not until the end. But you
Mhm.
did.
And the thing is, first of all, thank you, bro. I appreciate those
Of
words.
course, bro.
But it was you, bro. Like you were driven, you were hungry, and
Mhm.
you wanted to prove something to yourself. You want to prove that you could accomplish it.
Mhm.
There were some hurdles along the way though. Like let's talk about the hurdles because
Mhm.
it took longer than expected to
Of course.
to get it set up.
Mhm.
And I remember I'd be reaching out. I think we wouldn't talk for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Like, yo, Philip,
Yeah. What's happening?
what's going on, bro? Like,
Yeah, bro.
we haven't talked in like 2 3 weeks. What's going on?
Mhm. Yeah, man. It's a battle because at the same time I wanted to focus on a lot of things,
Mhm.
and this is where when I started to lock in, I'm like, man, I can't do all of this all at once. Like,
Mhm.
I really gotta focus on this
Yeah.
and just focus on that no matter
Yeah.
what. So I had to like cut out a lot of things, distractions, whatever it is that took my time away from actually working on my business,
Mhm.
working on myself, and working on my things that I need to prioritize, right?
Mhm.
So the funniest thing is, I actually had a conversation with my girl about it
Mhm.
because she knows me so well. She talked about, you keep wanna do this, like you always wanted to do that,
Mhm.
but you never do it.
She
And
called
that
you out.
yeah, she called me out, bro,
Wow.
and that hit me.
Respect.
I still remember that day, bro.
Was this like around the time that you were kind of like not as persistent in the Airbnb side?
Exactly, yeah.
Wow.
And she called me out, bro. And that hit me so hard. I'm like, you know what?
I'm breaking up with you.
I was like, nah,
Mm.
this is a girl to keep.
Yeah, 100%.
But then at the same time, that hit me so hard, bro. After that, I literally canceled my flights, canceled my trips,
Mhm.
and I just went all out with just focusing on what I need to do.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, like straight up, I'm not doing anything else unless it's my business, my work, my fitness, all
Mhm.
that sort of stuff.
I respect that.
Mhm.
Was there any point where you felt that this wasn't gonna work? Like especially in the middle of it, like
Mhm.
honestly speaking.
That's the thing. I've never had that feeling or thought in my mind because I always knew from the very beginning I'm gonna succeed on this.
I love that.
Yeah, I've always had that mindset
Mm-hmm.
that like it's just a matter of time for me until I actually become successful in this as well.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, I just started, but I know full well that I'm very capable, and with a lot of hard work ethic and just following your teaching,
Yeah.
I'll get there at some point.
You will, bro. You will, bro. And real quick, tell them. So it's been like what, 3 weeks
Mhm.
since you got your Airbnb.
Mhm.
How much, like total revenue have you made in 3 weeks?
Man,
All your bookings.
I was actually looking at. I think like right now I'm close to 3.
3K.
Yeah,
Like all the revenue.
yeah.
And last.
And I haven't. It's not even a month
No.
since I listed it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, bro, this is like insane, man.
That's sick. And what's the biggest booking you got?
That's it was 8 nights
Yeah.
and it's for 2,000. Yeah, over 2.
That's crazy.
I'm like, wow, bro. Literally, I woke up first thing in the morning, and obviously just doing my routines,
Yeah.
and then I checked my phone. Like, I had to check to make sure if I was dreaming or if this was true.
Yeah.
And I saw, I'm like, wow, I just got a booking,
Uh-huh.
and I'm like, yo, I gotta share this.
And then you texted me.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, look at this. I was like, wow, bro, it's insane. But yeah, man, that was so far. That's my biggest booking.
Mm-hmm.
But for many more to come, bro.
This is the slowest season of the year.
That's the thing, bro.
That's
To be honest,
during the slow season right now.
it doesn't feel slow for me. Like I don't know what it is, bro. Like maybe obviously it's not. I haven't been in the industry for a while,
Mm-hmm.
but like it hasn't felt like it slowed down or anything for me. But I think that's what you mean by that is if you do things properly, you follow the process, and you actually do your market research, then you'll see why it makes sense.
And that's exactly what I was gonna ask you. Like, is it really that surprising?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Like, were you really that surprised that you're gonna make money from this?
No, man. I think, in my opinion, I felt like it did met my expectations, but some way somehow I felt like they exceeded my expectations as well. Yeah, right. Because I never knew anything about Airbnb to be honest.
Yeah.
And still, like, there's a lot of things to learn, but every day is just a new lesson. There's always something to learn as well. But yeah, I just felt like my expectations for myself. I felt like I underestimated myself until I seen the results of what I did in the Airbnb.
I think this property has the potential of being one of the best in the city. To be honest.
Thanks, bro.
Like it's already on track to.
Yeah.
I think I was talking to another student who started listing,
Yeah.
and he was looking at he was doing the market research, and then your listing was the first to come up, and I think it's been like, you got it listed on the 16th
Yes,
of
exactly.
October.
Mhm.
Right now we're in the 5th, so it's been like not even 3 weeks yet.
Give or take. Yeah.
Literally not even 3 weeks yet. About the third week,
Mhm.
and you already have six reviews, all 5 stars.
Yeah, yeah. That's also crazy because everyone that stayed here so far, man, their first impression when they walked into the door, like, like, and that's what I've always been wanting to have my guests to feel whenever they enter the building is like, that's my expectations on this business unit is that wow, they get a good impression, they actually stay here, and making sure they're good as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's next for you now? Now that you've had the first one set up, what is the kind of goal for you?
Scale. But there, in many ways, like obviously I want to make sure have this running
Yeah.
without, let's just say, because I'm leaving out of the country actually by next year, from what February.
Okay.
Yeah, so my goal is to have it automated for sure by then, of
Yeah.
course. Yeah. Honestly, before the end of the year too.
Yeah.
Sooner the better, but obviously I'll learn making sure it is smooth. Um, and then on to the next.
On to next.
Mhm.
How many do you think you could do by next year?
By next year,
Because keep in mind, you're gonna take the profits from this one
yeah,
and then reinvest it.
yep. I'd say I'm shooting for 10 with this included.
Sick.
Yeah, it's gonna be a far stretch, but it's possible.
Dude, I mean, you have. Don't forget, you have the net. The. Tell us about that.
So the the property manager,
Yeah.
he actually talked to me when I came down to wait for you downstairs. It's like, when are you getting another one? He's like, wait, really? I was like, yeah, like just let me know. I'm waiting.
No way.
Yeah, I'm like, cause he keeps every time he sees me, he's like, bro, your listing. He keeps seeing it. He said it looks honestly the best. That's what he said.
Wow.
I'm like, okay, bro. He keeps asking me to get more listings from him. I'm like, let me, and I told him send me it,
Yeah.
and he did. He just sent me a list of all the book or all the
available units.
available units.
Wow.
So I'll look into it. I'm like, he just keeps telling me on like, okay, just let me know. And then yeah, I told him like I'll look into it.
That's so funny, bro.
Yeah.
That is so funny.
I don't know. I'm not sure if that's the conversation he does as well, but like, yeah, I'm like, okay, that's good.
You don't have to say yes, but having
course.
him excited to work with you, like let's say even you come to like a year from now and like or even 6 months from now and say, hey, I want to pick up 2 units, he will throw them at you. And that's what you want to happen. That's how you scale quickly. Because I remember the biggest, I mean, you could talk about it. What was the biggest bottleneck that you had in this entire process? What was the hardest part for you?
I think we'll just figure out if where to do it, and it was the market research for sure. Just getting to know the like where it's where it's profitable, and more so is just building connections with the landlord too. No, but for me, I think the one that I struggled a lot was actually just trying to find the perfect property, or like the right one. Because as you know, I started in Calgary, and then we had a little bit of conversation. Head back to Edmonton.
Yeah.
We were looking at some in West Side.
Yes.
And then narrowed down to this one right here. So definitely a lot. It took a lot of time with finding the right property, but I think that was I'd say that's probably one of the most important.
Yeah.
For sure, because obviously, like I'm close to a lot of things here.
Everything.
Yeah, pretty much everything. Like even all my guests, they far. They tell me like, man, I love like they haven't even booked. They just say, I love your place. It's so close to Rogers. Can you let us know about parking? And then always about parking, and then they just book right after.
Wow.
It's always about you're so close to Rogers Place. You're so close to this restaurant and all the things that they're looking to do, and that's also the reason why is the location that I am at is walking distance to quite
Everything.
a lot of things. Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah. And
Do you think the next one is gonna be around the same location?
around the same location? I haven't thought about it yet, but I would say I do want to get into somewhere in the west.
Okay.
And see how it is there. But and potentially maybe in a different location too.
So what would you say your advice is for someone who was like where you were, let's say like 6 months ago, but thinking about Airbnb, not having a fucking fool about Airbnb, but knowing that they want to do something? What would your advice be?
Do it. Like simple as that. Just start. Because that's where I was at too, right? To be honest with you, I always had negative thoughts about like this and that. I was very skeptical, I should say. But it led me to like asking myself, it would only work if you really believed in it, right? Because if you don't, then I'd say don't start, but always believe that it's possible, because it is. Because I didn't know anything at all about Airbnb. Zero. Like I didn't even know about like bookings, like how it works and all that sort of stuff. But you'll learn as you go, right? Yeah. There's no such thing as perfect timing too, because I didn't know it was perfect timing until I just did it. Because I felt, just because I felt like it, but no, I was not ready. I was not ready. I'll tell you that. Like I was scared of, but I was ready. I was determined to just go for it. Right? It's just that one step. You're literally one step closer to your goal, and that's what I felt. Is just if I push myself a little bit harder, I'll be able to go. I'll be a little bit, one step closer to my goal, and that's how it is.
I like that, bro.
Mhm.
And a question I have, man, please can be honest. What were some things that I could have done better to help you?
Mhm.
And what are some things that I did a very good job at that helped you succeed?
Um, things that you could have helped me better.
Yeah.
I was put on the spot.
Huh?
I'd say, I think,
I need you to roast me.
I'd say it's just more so. I think the one-on-ones,
Yeah.
like it helped me a lot, but more frequently would be a little bit better
Okay.
because, man, every time we go on a call, so much insight. Like I'm not joking. Every single call, I still remember, and it taught me a lot of lessons from that. And that's the good thing about that too is just having the ability to talk to you one-on-one
Yeah.
is, man, it's a blessing because at least I can ask you personally, and then I could actually, go on live and actually dig deep to what I'm struggling with
Yeah.
and helping me out if there's something that um, I need to do or something that you might suggest for me to do. That helps me a lot. I'd say, yeah, more so on that, but a couple things that you did help me quite a lot is just thinking outside the box. Because there's a lot of things where I didn't see. Like I'd say my blind spot that you were able to point out for me that could have been, led to a big mistake or at least a unfavorable scenario.
Yeah.
But yeah, you've at least I'd say you were there though. Like even if you're in a different country, you always like touch base, follow up with me just to make sure that I'm still in the process and I'm still on the same boat. And then yeah, aside making sure every phase um is run through you, so that way, like I said, we avoid any kind of big mistake, right?
Exactly.
Mhm.
Exactly.
But on top of that, even if I already have my listing, man, if you're still here, like bro, you've actually helped me the whole time, like the whole entire time from the beginning till the end. Right here.
I told you.
Yeah, that's the thing, and I believe in that too. I'm like, bro, like okay, I fully believe this is all possible, right? But no, that's what it is for that. And it's crazy because it felt like it was just yesterday
Yeah.
when we had that conversation, bro. I remember because um, I was actually inside the car taking the Zoom call,
Yeah.
and then you're like, "Bro, are you in a car?" I'm like, "Yeah, man, I gotta take this call. Like, this is important." So it's just about showing up for yourself too, right? And that's really one of the biggest thing is I showed it for myself.
You did.
Just left into this.
You did. Oh. Do you think you can make enough money to quit your job by next year?
Yes.
Yeah.
100%. For sure. Bro, just this first month, not even the first month, bro. But I'm like, yeah. Like,
Yeah.
I see so much potential in this.
Dude, in peak season, like keep your high reviews and keep providing your guest experience. In peak season, you're gonna make so much money. Yeah, you're gonna enter peak season like just
Bro, I literally cannot wait. Like, I'm just waiting for it to be peak season.
yeah.
But, like, obviously, we'll get there.
Yeah, you will. You will. And there's a lot of lessons to learn. And I think the trip you're able to take is gonna be a good litmus test of how your system and your operations are.
Yes, and that's one of the biggest thing is making sure. That's like I think I was watching your live because you posted recorded
Yeah.
About that. It's something related to like you go on a trip and then everything falls. That's why everything goes wrong. Right?
Everything breaks.
Yeah. And then no, it's just a matter of finding out. You'll find out for sure.
Exactly. And then you'll do a comeback, even techno. the other day. He went through the exact same thing,
Mhm.
and it broke. And he's like,
Mhm.
okay, and now I know what I need to fix.
Mhm.
And that's the most important thing.
Right.
You're becoming a business owner, bro. By this time next year, you're gonna be flying. You're absolutely gonna be flying.
Right.
The amount of growth Airbnb still has is actually insane.
Mhm.
Like you're literally in a city that you thought didn't perform. I thought would it perform that well too.
Right.
To be honest with you,
Mhm.
but because you did the right market research, you're now crushing it
Mhm.
in like 3 weeks. Like absolutely crushing it.
Yeah.
Imagine at 6 months. Imagine at 3 or 4 years.
Right. I'm like, bro,
Dude, are you on Verbal yet?
I am actually, but I haven't been on Booking.com yet.
Okay.
I need to get that set up.
Yeah.
But I am in Verbo.
So.
I actually have. This is the funny part. My booking from Verbo, because I just recently joined. It's actually booked for, um, I think it was January, no, or December 2026. I'm like, wait, I still have to make sure this is the right date, and it's like
How many days?
it was like 2 days.
How much was it for?
It's like 500 something.
Increase your price.
Increase.
What you want to do when you're getting any bookings out at more than 6 months, triple your prices. Triple your prices so that you don't get booked. And when you do get booked, so that people book your house less.
Right.
But people that book it will pay a lot of money. So when you're at anything 6 months and beyond,
Yeah.
like go on the calendar
Okay.
and just
Throw a random number.
throw random numbers at the wall.
Okay.
Like, I know it sounds crazy.
Yeah.
This is how, bro, my booking for that 60K booking,
Yeah.
that's for like 6 months from now.
No way.
I went on the roll sets. You know what roll sets are, right?
Yeah.
I'll go over it again, but I increased my prices all by 20 to 50% for the next 8 months. 250. Yeah.
And then still.
And bro, I'm 40% booked the next 8 months. I have to increase my prices again.
That's insane.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
So you're just saying is just your listing is just undervalued right now.
Huh?
Your listing is undervalued.
Your listing's undervalued, and then people who book that far in advance, they spend more time searching.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's because there's way more in the market, and if you have good reviews, people like your house, your pictures are amazing, they're not gonna compare it as much to other listings.
Right.
And at that point, they have more time to save up anyways, so they'll put on a credit card,
Right.
and they'll save up for it. So if they're that in love with your house as the reviews that you've been getting, they'll be like, oh, this house is like $2,000 a night. That might be high, but like it's so beautiful, so this is why it's high. Okay, let's book it, and then we'll find a way to pay for it afterwards.
Makes sense.
So they'll put it on a credit card, and then they're just by the time the reservation starts, they've paid off that credit card already. They're paying it for 8 months,
Right. Right.
so they can afford it because every month they're making you money, and that's exactly how you can get those bookings coming in. Because by the time the reservation comes, they've paid it off on the credit card already.
Okay.
So it justifies it.
Yeah.
So you should be at like next summer. You should be at like $700 to $900 a night for next summer.
Okay.
And then just watch. Between now and December, you're gonna get one reservation for like 2 or 3 days. It's a 3-day reservation for like $3,500. Ain't like.
Yeah, I'll be like, wow.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I'll definitely do that and those sets too. Yeah, I was actually looking to that earlier too, just setting it up properly too.
Dude, we'll like meet with me. We'll go over the settings to make sure all the settings are good.
Yeah.
Also want to meet with you that now we can meet up once every 2 weeks.
Yes.
Go over the settings, go over the bookings, go over like some more intricate things, and then you can actually just see how I'm operating it. Now we can start picking up those things as well, especially like something like price labs.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, let me end this video.
Yeah,
Because
for sure.
It's a fucking long ass video, but let's just keep talking, bro.
Maybe it's gonna take your account.
But isn't it like the coolest thing ever? Literally the coolest thing ever, bro. You set up the listing.
Yeah.
You're sleeping.
Yeah.
Wake up. $1,000.
Yo, literally, that's the best notification I see in my phone.
The best.
Yeah, literally, bro. And then whatever notifications,
Yeah.
I didn't mind it
No,
anymore.
but and where Airbnb sets up, it's so beautiful. It says congratulations. So you know you're about to get paid.
Yeah, I know. Bro, my, because obviously mine's like bookings every day and everything, and then every time I hear my notification, it's like I'm addicted to it, bro.
Yeah. How many bookings you guys did? Like one a day on average?
Yeah, 1 or 2. Today I got like 2, I think.
Yeah.
And then I've seen that a lot where the guest booked it like 2 days before. That's why instant booking.
Yeah.
80, right? Because I don't know what the other version is, but like instant booking, gets you paid.
Yeah.
I don't want to feel like because most of my instant booking are like I said, they're a day away before staying in. And this is where the hospitable is also such a game changer too, because like it tracks when they're coming in, and then there's like a specific messaging rule. Let's say if they're 1 day away, this is the message you send to them, and all that sort of stuff. And then having that automated so that you don't have to manually do that yourself.
Yeah.
So which is also a benefit to that. But man, there's a lot of things that I really want to get into even deeper. With like, for example, just like let's say they have a question about some minor thing, at least they already know the answer to that. And then yeah, it's just a couple tools that I'm gonna implement with Hospitable. I think Guesty is also one thing that you mentioned before.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I haven't done it anything about.
Guesty is the same as Hospitable. It's a little bit more expensive, but they make it easier. I have a meeting with them sometime next week, I believe.
Yeah.
They make it easier for you to connect with other channels.
Right.
Because you don't want to only be on Booking.com, Verbal, and Airbnb. You want to be on Wemstay. Wemstay is a last-minute booking platform. It's big in the States.
Oh, right.
Bring Fido is a good one for pet-friendly stays as well. And whenever a new company comes out that allows short-term rentals, and it's a short-term rental platform that wants to compete with these other companies, Guesty makes it very easy. While Hospitable, it's a little bit trickier.
Right.
And they don't have as many connections.
Okay.
So Hospitable, the beautiful thing about Hospitable is their dashboard and the multi-calendar is amazing. It's the best one. Every other one isn't as good. Their automated AI responses. So when someone asks about Wi-Fi, they have an automation that says respond to questions that have Wi-Fi in it. It automatically responds. No other platform has that.
So it's AI reader basically.
It just reads the chat and knows how to reply. It makes life so much easiar.
Right.
When someone's asking about a fireplace, it has a setting that says that reply to questions about a fireplace.
Oh, wow.
So that's the thing that's cool about Hospitable. But I'm not stuck to it. Like it's if I find one that's better, I'll say, hey guys, this one is what I'm using. Like use it at your own wish.
Yeah.
But I found that Hospitable is very, very good right now. But I might be mind reading in the next month or two to allow exactly.
Fair enough.
Dude, and even cooler part, bro, is this feeling that you have is literally going to get better because 2 years from now, when like you haven't touched it and you get another reservation like 2K,
right,
like for a week, and you didn't touch it, you're like, I set this up a year ago, I set this up 2 years ago, and I'm still getting paid for this. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Insane. Or like where are you flying to? Vietnam.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that's insane.
Yeah. I'll be there for a month, so
Wow.
bro, it would
I'll be with
with my girl.
yes.
But yeah, it'll be a best time to test it out.
It'll be the best time to test it out, bro. How's your cleaning system, by the way?
That is literally what I need to work on.
Why?
Because all the cleanings are basic. I don't have a cleaner yet.
Oh.
I do it, or my family does.
No way.
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me this, bro?
I know, but I just haven't had the chance. I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah.
But yes, we do the cleaning, or myself either.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to gather like the procedure myself, so that in case something doesn't go through, then I know what to do with it.
Okay.
I just like, for me, I just wanted to be hands on for a bit, just to get an idea. But then, so then that way I can inform my cleaners the best way possible and how to do it too. But yeah, I need to get a cleaner.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send you a cleaning checklist. Did you have that already or no?
I had that from your, I think one of your checklists. That you have it.
Do you have the cleaning checklist?
Yeah, but then I had to move, like add a couple things.
Yeah.
Just
edit it to make it yes. You have Turno yet or no?
Turno? No.
You don't want
That's
to get Turno?
Okay.
It sends the email to your cleaner whenever a booking comes in.
Okay.
Yeah, send it to your cleaner.
When they check in and check out.
When they check in and check out.
Okay.
Your cleaner knows exactly what the reservations are. So whenever you get a booking, the cleaner will sees all of that.
Right.
And then they're gonna send you. I'm gonna create a video of this. They're gonna send you a video or a picture of the before and the after. I'm gonna make a group chat with them on WhatsApp.
Okay.
And they'll send you all the pictures before and after.
Sounds good. Now, for example, though, because I've had a couple of guests that wanted to check in earlier or check out later.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do they get notified by that, or I just talk to you like they?
You have to let them know.
Let them know.
Yeah, let them know that unless you want to have them on your Airbnb, which I wouldn't recommend yet. Just let them know. Just be like, hey, someone's checking sooner or later. And what you can do, it depends on how flexible your cleaners are.
Right.
Because if your guest is in the morning and want to check out later, but your cleaner is already going to be there and they're not flexible and they charge you,
Yeah.
and it makes it logistically difficult.
Mhm.
What I would do is the night before, when you send in the checkout instructions,
Right.
do one of two things. You can tell them that if you'd like to check out later,
Yeah.
now is the time to let me know.
Right.
Or
I can inform it.
exactly. Or what I do the opposite. Is if you want to check out now, you're too late. You should have requested it already.
Right.
My houses are just so big that you can't be telling me you want to check out an hour later.
Right.
The night before, because I have to hire a whole nother cleaner if you're checking out late.
Yeah.
For you, it's like it's
Expedited.
it's expedited because it's a smaller apartment, and your cleaners can clean this place in 2 hours.
Yeah.
No, they can clean in 2 hours. Mine takes like 5 or 6 hours. So 1 hour is done. But for you, if you should have the flexibility, just see if you get a cleaner that is flexible, and then if they aren't, just make sure that when you're setting up your checkout instructions, let them know, hey, if you want to check out, like you need to let me know now. And what you can do to do that is set your checkout instruction for 24 hours before.
Okay.
And that way, when they read that message 24 hours before, and the message says, if you want to check out late, like now is the time, or I won't be able to accommodate you later, they will tell you.
Or I guess, or if it's like a one night booking, just send it the night before they say, at least they know.
Yeah. Or even like during reservation, like during the
instructions.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah. That way they're informed
Right away.
right away.
Exactly.
Gotcha. And then now, I've obviously now that I know, there are some guests that stay behind a little bit longer, but then, which is not too long though, like 30 minutes.
Did they tell you that or no?
No, they didn't.
Okay.
And then, obviously, like it doesn't really affect yet because obviously I don't have a cleaner. But obviously, if in case
You don't want to get your effort yet because technically speaking, like legally speaking, by 10 a.m.
yeah,
Let's check out. They're no longer your guests. Like legally speaking, by 10 a.m. they're no longer your guest. They shouldn't be at the house. Now they're trespassing.
makes sense.
So make sure that like when you send them, I made your checkout instructions, huh? Or did you make it yourself?
My checkout instructions.
Yeah.
I made it.
You made the checkout instructions. Send me your checkout instructions.
I will.
I want to read it because I want to make sure that it's enforceable. Like by 10 a.m. You have to be gone.
Got it.
Like tell me, or you have to be gone. Because you don't want to guess that yes, it's okay if they stay like 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes.
Right.
But if you're gonna get a situation if you don't have a strong enough checkout instruction, people are gonna stay until 12.
Right. Exactly.
And it's gonna affect you. And then if you try to kick them out, they might still get a bad review. So you want to avoid it. So tell them that 10 is the checkout time. You can even just because it's an apartment, push it until 11. You can just push it until 11. Just make 11 the checkout time, and they'll be flexible. Because when you check it,
4.
make it 3.
Make it 3.
You can make it 3. Smaller apartment. Get your cleaner. See, that's why you did 10 to 4 because I have 10 to 4.
Yes. Bro, I'm like,
what do I do? Yeah, make it 11 to 3 or 10 to 3.
Okay.
That way you don't have people asking to check out late because it's at 11, and they can actually wake up and enjoy themselves.
Right.
And then you can make the chicken 3 o'clock because then your cleaner has 4 hours of fame, and that's more than enough time to clean this house.
Exactly.
It's chicken 2.
Nice.
Max 3, but 11 to 3. Make that a good check-in window. Yeah, definitely.
Gotcha. Now, based on like, I guess, house rules,
Yeah.
because there's been, obviously, so you never know what guests will do, in the building or whatever. Because, for example, like, let's say you find like, vape or like smoking, but then you don't have proof that they didn't smoke.
Yeah.
And all that, unless, or let's just say that they stained something or whatever. Is that like how do you build up the like how do you become more strict without actually being too pushy with your
Okay, great question. So in the actual house rules on your setting in Airbnb, do like you can be as strict as possible. Because what happens, bro, is that when people book your house, they're automatically accepting your rules.
exactly.
So when they made the new reservation, they've accepted your rules.
Mhm.
Okay, so you can be as strict as possible because these are your rules, right? And then you can enforce them. I have, if you throw a party, I'm fining you $1,000, $1,000. Even if I get a wolf, if you smoke, $1,000.
Right.
Anything that happens at sneaky means $1,000. What that's gonna do is the people who are offended by that are probably gonna do those things anyways.
Right.
And the people who aren't offended by that, they're just gonna be more mindful, and that's gonna be fine because they're gonna book anyways.
Right.
If you're planning to book a Airbnb with your family and you want to stay, and the reservation says you get $5,000 of a charge if you throw a party. If you throw a large party, more than the guests that are going to be staying, I'm going to charge you $5,000, and it's you and your mom and your dad. Are you going to be worried?
But like for me, no,
Exactly.
I'm not going to do that. Right. Now,
Exactly.
that's the thing because obviously starting you want to have good reviews.
Yeah.
Let's just say that they actually broke it, and then obviously I don't want them to leave a bad review too, in the case that they broke it, and then because they're capable of writing a bad review.
Okay. Another good question. So for the sake of simplicity,
Right.
be flexible.
Okay.
For right now.
Yeah.
But as you go to your business, and it gets nuanced because if your guests leave you a bad review because they broke something and it's a retaliatory review,
Okay.
you can get the review removed.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yes, you can get a review removed. But another thing is that if someone breaks something in your house,
Right.
what you want to do is get the review first and then charge them for the thing that they broke.
Right.
So you can do that because you have 13 or 14 days.
14
days before they hand number you a review. So when you given the checkout instructions and you have the post checkout check-in where you're like, hey, I hope you like the place, please give me a 5-star review.
Yeah.
At that point, they usually give you a review. After you get the review and you give them a review, then you can go and ask for, or you can request, or make a case that they broke something.
Okay.
And at that point, they've already left the review.
Right. Then they can't.
Not exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Because what you're trying to do is you're not manipulating anything, but you're removing a reason for them to give you a bad review when they did something bad because you're
Right.
putting yourself in the worst position. If they broke something and then you tell them, hey, you broke this, and they give you a bad review for that, you did nothing wrong.
Right.
So get the review because the review reflects the overall stay.
Exactly.
The thing they broke is a whole nother separate matter than the overall stay. So get the review for the overall stay. Make sure they're happy. Make sure they give you a good review. And then after that, you're like, okay, well, I charge you for parking. That then let's say you charge for parking. Here's a parking fee. Don't give them parking fee and then ask for a review.
Right.
Because it's gonna be like, okay, it's asking for more money, then they're gonna look for more things that was wrong with the house. It's all gonna exactly.
Makes
So
sense.
get the review first when it's fresh in their minds. That's what happens 3 to 5 hours after they check out.
Right.
Because it's fresh. And then they're reminded of all the good things. And then every other thing that needs to be taken care of, and you have any of the fees that they said they're gonna pay but didn't pay yet,
Right.
get it then. If they broke anything, you wanna make a claim, make the claim then.
Right.
Do that after the review.
Ask the review. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what if they don't leave a review? So you just wait for 14 days.
What do you mean?
Like, let's say that you know how sometimes guests doesn't leave a review.
Get them to take a review.
Yeah. Okay.
Let them take a review. And if it's like 3 or 4 days and they don't leave a review and you send them like 2 messages and they'll leave a review, I would still go and make the claim.
Right.
I still make the claim.
Okay. Right.
Yeah. Because what I find is that if they have intentions, or bad intentions, they're gonna try to leave you a bad review. But those who usually aren't smart enough to know that they need to, because a guest can leave you a bad review and they can make it separate from the stay. So they just say this is something that just to spite you.
Right.
But most guests that do that, they aren't smart enough. So they'll say, I'm leaving a bad review because he charged me for this. And if Airbnb deems it in your favor that they actually broke the thing, you can get the review removed.
Okay.
Because it's a retaliatory. They give you a review because of something that they broke.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you know how long it takes usually if you were to file a case?
It depends on the scenario. It's a very case by case basis. It depends on what was broken, how much it costs, how hard is it to replace an app, and how bad it is.
Okay.
So there's a lot of factors. But usually what happens is you actually they try to make you get the claim sorted with the guest
First. Yeah. Before you actually take it to with the Airbnb.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah. Is there anything that was broken in your apartment or no?
The only thing was just the glass, like wine glass, but that's pretty much it.
Yeah. I mean, for right now, because you're starting out.
Yeah. The thing is, he was very reasonable. He said that he's gonna leave me a review, and then whatever it is, just let me know how much it costs. He's just gonna eat
Oh,
it,
it's like
which is a very nice guest.
yeah.
And then I think the only nothing crazy anyway too. You know, not for what, but it's just let's just say
glass.
yeah, yeah, not real wood. But mainly it's just stains or I guess parties is the biggest thing because obviously I don't want any
Yeah.
things.
But you haven't had any parties, right?
No,
Okay, yeah. Put in your guest house rules that
no,
no parties whatsoever,
Right.
or there will be $1,000 fine for any parties that are discovered.
Right.
What I recommend having is a minute system. You don't
Right.
have the minute.
How many?
We talk about it.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
So it's basically a what do you call this? I was gonna ask you a question about that because I think it's like a subscription, or you pay a one time.
You pay for the hardware, and then you pay yearly for the subscription.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, because there's two. I think. Um, I was looking at it, but then I think one was monthly or one was yearly.
Okay. I don't remember. I think they might have changed it. I pay like $240 a year.
240 a year.
It's $240 a year because I think yearly is cheaper than the monthly.
Yeah, and that's also one thing because you can kind of set it up with Hospitable.
Yes.
That way it can track it down too, and then all in one.
And it's really cool because if someone's too loud,
Yeah.
it can my minute will call the guests
Okay.
and tell them you use it again to keep it down. So they'll call the guests on your behalf.
Okay.
It's really cool.
Okay, so it's
Yeah.
not you. That's talking.
Yeah, it's not you that's helping me. It's the team that talks.
Okay, that's
Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
And then
So they can really avoid party because it tracks the sound. So we can do that to avoid any parties. And you can tell them, hey, a party, and it tracks how many Bluetooth devices.
oh really?
So I think it's anything more than like 5 or 10, depending on how big the room is.
Okay,
It says it's
Let's say this one right here.
yeah, exactly. It would say party detected because there's so many Bluetooth devices connected.
Right. Okay.
So it tracks and then it says, hey, that there might be a party detected, and it could tell you, hey, there's 15 people in here, and it's actually pretty accurate because it's Bluetooth and also how many people connect to the Wi-Fi.
Oh yeah.
So it tracks all of those things, and then you can leave them a message and say, hey, I think is there my systems, my security systems are detecting a party. Is there a party in here?
Right.
And if there's a party, you can get them shut down and find them. But I don't think the likelihood of that happening here is too high, especially if you start pricing yourself a little bit higher. That's why I keep telling you, like, increase your prices. Have you noticed every time you increase your prices, you get more books?
Yeah, I'm like, what? Bro, I got more booking having my prices up than I had before too.
Yeah.
And then I actually saw like the guests that I'd booked after I increased my pricing are like more reputable guests too. I haven't had any bad guests ever since like I saw it too, right?
Yeah. So because what you're doing is you're catering to better guests. The people who throw parties aren't looking for an expensive place, bro. We're looking for the cheapest place possible so that they can throw a party.
Right.
So if you're like 2 times higher than the cheapest place possible, your house won't even be on their radar. And if in the off chance it is, you're charging for it.
Yeah.
That's how you protect yourself as a host.
Right. So you just make sure all my house rules are very straightforward. And
Yeah.
clear.
Yeah, very straightforward, very clear, and then you're never gonna get it perfect the first time. So as you grow as a business, whenever mistakes happen, you're gonna be like, oh, prick in for refine. I need to refine those.